Hello, my name is Resilan, and welcome to Satisfactory.
So welcome back to part 2 of my oil refinery component. Now before we go back out and look at the finished oil plant, I want to show you a building here and a new style that I have come up with that I'm working on. This particular building is a sorting facility for items that I bring in while I'm out wandering around in the world. And so part of the items that come back is I get slugs, I get animal parts, I get mycelia, just various different things. This comes into this sorting facility here. Some of the items are processed downstairs, some of them are processed upstairs, and I bring these items in here and I bring them in, I run leaves and wood into here. I produce biomass. The biomass comes over here to create solid biofuel. I actually have the slugs and different things, that are different animal parts being processed here and being routed down. This area right in here is for items that are the healing items that you can pick up, the bacon and the barrel nuts and the pale berries, and then those items come down here and are routed into, once they're done, into these storage down here. I have color items here, I have shards, they're power shards, I have mycelia, I have the animal protein, the solid biofuel, and then these items down here. Anything that's left over is put into a box upstairs just so that I can process that. But this facility here in this design with the metal on the first floor and the concrete on the second floor is a design that I'm going to carry through as I rebuild the starter area, making it look like this particular items are in here. So I'm using a lot of smart splitters here, running these items through, processing it, putting it into storage boxes. And this was just a matter of when I come in, I can drop all of my items from out exploring into a box and then continue on. Now the other item I have started on is a building here that is all about having a new storage facility. And so the new storage facility here with items coming into here, we basically have all of my buildables in here so that I can come in, fill up my bags, go out and build things. It's what'll be in here. I've got the concrete coming in at the moment. It's the only item coming in at the moment, but that's being sorted and routed around. So that's just a new storage facility that we're working on, and kind of organizing and getting set up for having that take the place of the old storage facility that's further down there. Okay, with that being out of the way, let's move on to what we're here for. Today we're going to go look at the finished product of our oil refinery. So in the last episode, we talked about each module being able to produce 7,500 megawatts of power, and we were going to actually build 2 of these modules. So this is a component that we want to go through, and I want to kind of just walk you through the mirrored setup of what I have here. So if we come in here and we just come up above this and fly up above all this, you can see that I've got a mirrored setup here. On the right hand side, I've got the walkthrough that we did in the last episode, 7.5 refineries taking crude oil to heavy oil residue. I have the heavy oil residue being combined with packaged water to produce diluted fuel. I'm unpackaging the diluted fuel and sending the fuel into the generators. There's 50 generators there. And then I've got the water station over here that's packaging the water, taking 600 units of water coming in. So all of this is taking 225 crude oil from this refinery and 225 extractor, I should say, and 225 from that one over there in the middle, and bringing that in and turning that into 600 fuel. Now I will show you one thing that I did here. You'll notice that I've got this strange little U-bend here in the middle that produces some height, and I'm running half the pipes out on this side and running the fuel over here and then down into the middle section where the generators are, and I bring that all the way down. When I first started building this, it was all on the same level, and I kept having problems with fuel out here on the outer edges of this. These out here sometimes, or sometimes these over here, wouldn't be getting enough fuel in them. And in fact, you can still see that this pipe is not, even now, is not fully full. If we come and look at that pipeline is not full. Part of this is I'm burning the fuel off as fast as I produce it. So I didn't stop the generators and let this fill up all the way, and I probably should have in retrospect. But having this be higher than the area in the middle means that the pipes here that are in the middle are full or are mostly full. But I have this sloshing effect that occurs, and trying to keep these generators full has been a pain. Truly has just been a pain. I have to say that I do not find the fluid dynamics in this game enjoyable. They are a pain in the neck, and frankly, I just think they suck. So that's my opinion. Other people are welcome to their opinion. I don't think it adds anything to the gameplay. It's a needlessly complicated system with very little way of managing it. So, or at least few ways that I have found. I've tried all kind of things of putting things in the lines, putting valves in, doing things like that. Nothing seems to help. Could put a elevated fuel container in here and use the fluid container to push the item in, and honestly, that's what I should do. That would help. But I mean, that's from an aesthetic standpoint, I really didn't want it. I'm producing the exact amount I'm burning. I shouldn't need to store excess of that, but that's what it is. So just coming over here, you can see the mirrored setup. It is basically left and right. Now with the setup that I have, and I'm burning 450 total fuel of the crude oil that's coming out in this, I have the capability of doing 3 more stories on this facility with identical setup up above them. Now I'm probably not going to do that. Right now, this is producing 15,000 megawatts of power for a total power output on my plant now of 17,700, as you can see here on the power chart. So I have a lot of power. It's running constant. I don't have any fluctuations going on in it, so I'm in good shape. I'm probably going to leave that until I start running low on power again. If I do start running low on power before I have the capability or before I'm ready to do nuclear power, I will come back and add another floor. By then, I think I should have unlocked the blueprint for the diluted fuel with a blender, and I can simplify the build on the second floor just a little bit, and we'll most likely do that. But hope you're enjoying the videos, guys. This is my power plant. This is my intermediate build after tiers, I guess tiers 5 and 6. I have built a power plant that gives me a grand total of 15,000 megawatts of power for 450 crude oil. I think that's a pretty efficient setup, and should get me all the way to the late game. Thanks for watching. If you're enjoying the videos, please consider hitting the like button and subscribe to the channel for updates of when I post new videos. Thanks for watching, and take care.